Now, if you spent the weekend trying perhaps to make an online purchase with Marks and Spencer,
Can I just say, I'm going to interrupt you at this point. I walked into an M&S, actually in the Republic, over the weekend, and straight away, but the moment I walked through the doors, a young man came up to me and said, just to let you know, our rewards card service isn't working and we can't do any voucher transactions. Just as a heads up. There you go.
That's
cyber attack.
Good to know. But if you were trying to place an online order, you wouldn't have had any joy. This cyber attack has had the company apologising to customers, saying that it can't process any online orders, but they do say they're working extremely hard to restart the service. Kevin Curran is Professor of Cybersecurity at Ulster University. Kevin, good to talk to you. Are we any the wiser in terms of what has actually happened here?
All we know is that Marks and Spencer, for a week now, are unable to. People are unable to use the online website to purchase any items again. And of course, 1/3 of Marks and Spencer sales come from the online portal again, 1.3 billion last year. So people, and also in shops as well, people are unable to use, again, contactless payments, really, the click and collect service, and gift cards. There are issues. So again, all they've issued really is that there's been a cyber incident, again, which has affected really this aspect of their business, the payment systems and the online portal as well. But our best guess is that it's ransomware again. So this is where hackers come in, encrypt your systems, and the only way to get your systems back online again is, unless you have a backup and can restore from that as such, is to pay the ransom as well. Because one thing you do is when a ransom attacks come in is that you take your systems offline, and they seem to have done most of the steps that you would take if there was a ransomware attack.
So what are the options then for M&S? I mean, they've described it as that they're engaged, did I read, the proactive management of this cyber incident. So what would the proactive management of this incident be, other than paying the ransom?
Well, that's it. In the ideal situation, you have a backup. But of course, modern systems are extremely complex again, with a lot of different systems interconnected, really. So it's not as simple as, just taking out your backup CD and putting it into a computer or whatever else. But of course, they've got the National Cybercrime Centre involved. Again, they got even the CrowdStrikes, the large giants who kind of specialize in recovering systems in cases like this. So that obviously that they're trying to reboot the system and get it back online again. But unfortunately, this highlights again how, really how crucial network systems or IT systems are to modern computers again, or to modern systems again, modern retail again, because unfortunately, what happens when you are attacked like this and your systems go down again? The backup option is paper, and there's a gulf between the two, really. It's like, you're either everything is working smoothly, or else you're literally back to caveman techniques as well again. But of course, in the ideal world, of course, they would have preventative system, measures again to prevent this. But it can be difficult.
And Kevin, it's every not just retailers, but we're talking about retailers now. But it's every retailer's worst nightmare. I mean, Nicholas Found, head of commercial content at Retail Economics, has said cyber attacks are a systemic risk looming over the entire retail sector. It is the worst nightmare, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's not even any longer about just protecting data. It's about keeping your business running when things go wrong.
And even for the public as well, Kevin, because there are warnings already out there to us all to watch out for scammers who will try to capitalise on the fact that this incident has happened. So we're even more vulnerable now.
Yeah, every time there's a data leak, we are, because in this case, of course, if it is what we think it is, and hackers have exfiltrated data again, so people should be aware that watch out for very more crafted emails again, which will actually maybe have your Marks and Spencer's account number, but it will definitely have your name and address.
So if people listening to this program, Kevin, this morning get an email that says it's from Marks and Spencer and is in some way related to getting you to give some sort of details or to click somewhere in relation to responding to this cyber incident. They should tread with ultimate caution. Is that the advice this morning?
That's the advice again. Just be very cynical about any emails in the next few even weeks again from Marks and Spencer, and just check, and verify, and definitely don't click on any links and send any payments or try to rectify something. Just be suspicious again about any email, which you should be in general, just not about Marks and Spencer.
Yeah, we should always start from a position of ultimate suspicion these days, Kevin. It's just the nature of where we are, I suppose. Great to talk to you, Kevin. Thanks for making time for us this morning. That's Kevin Curran, who's Professor of Cyber Security at Ulster University.
It is 7:33.